and today I'm gonna be talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB versus USDT, and Logitech. We are a little late due to the World Cup finals. Argentina won the match against France. Congrats for the people who support Argentina. And now I will start with the chart. I hope everyone had a wonderful week this week. It's very cold here, slippery. It's all ice on the road, so very dangerous to walk or to be on the bicycle or whatever. I just saw someone falling today. There was someone from Domino's Pizza. Now let's kick off with Bitcoin. This is the weekly chart. Again, we see a red week. From the weekly, I will. Yeah, the red week. It went all the way up till the support of this area here, and it's a rejection on the weekly candles. You can also see it here on the daily. Here we had support, and here is where we rejected. So our upwards trend is not very strong anymore because we lost this whole support here. It's not looking very strong. We lost this whole block of support. But yeah, I will make the chart visible for us. This was last week's plan. I will change to the 4-hour. So last week, I draw in 3 scenarios. Yeah, we had a bounce. So this one played out. If you took it, it was 1.74% and even more until the almost 9% profit. Congrats for those who took it. And of course, here you could play the rejection at the level of 18,450 area. And now we try to hold an higher low, as I have drawn in last week. For now, I expect that we will get a little lower, and if we break support, then we will go much lower even. So let me remove the drawings. So the uptrend is still valid, but it's not looking very strong. I'll draw in some possible scenarios for the coming days. I want to change to the daily. Let me see. If we recheck here, then we will go back to the start of the impulse, around 16,170 area. We can also have a little downwards movement and try to make the push. Or we will reclaim the area, pull back, and try to break it again, the 18,450 area. And be aware, if we lose the 16,170 area, then we will see much lower. So that will give an opportunity to short after the loss. So again, the weekend was very boring, low in volume. That's the same for the last weeks now. So that's Bitcoin for the coming days. From Bitcoin, I will go to Logitech. Logitech, this is the weekly chart. And let me draw some important levels. From the weekly, we'll go to the day. Oh, wait, I want to show you guys something. What did we have? We had the last drop off from $58 all the way here till 41.81. And what do we see here? We have a gain on the weekly chart from our last drop off point. So we have we broke the downwards construction, and now we might look for a higher low. Here's the low and high, and we will try to find a higher low. From the weekly, I will change to the daily and see if we can find an opportunity to enter. Okay, I see 2 points of interest. Okay, here's a small CME gap. So the yellow line 5116 is a point of interest, aggressive entry, and around the 46, 47 area, another box. That's the defensive entry. Yeah. Don't forget to take more multiple TPs, target points. The first take of profit, if you enter on the aggressive one at 51, then you should take some profit here at 58, and then again at 66. So the first target point is already almost 15%, and the second one is 30% gains. From the defensive entry, same story. First target point will be more than 25% profit, and the second one 42. But what do we see? Yeah. Oh. Wait. It's been bought up here multiple times. So, and that's what I prefer to see from the aggressive entry. So for the continuation, if we have the lower the defense, if we enter on the defensive entry, then you're losing your movement. You're losing your how do you call it? You're losing the momentum. So I prefer the aggressive entry on this one to see the higher high. Okay, from Logitech, we will go to BNB versus USDT. A lot of FUD late last week about Binance, the proof of reserves. Let's see how that will end. Hopefully not as FTX, but for now, let me chart. Wow. If we lose the 211 support, then we will see much lower. Okay. Let me go back in history and see what I can find. So remember, if we lose the 211 support, then keep your hands off it. We might see a big drop then, at least until 135. And why do I say that? Here, you can see it on the weekly chart. This is one big candle. That means, yeah, it's a gap, empty, no volume. So the first block is here, and that's what you see on the daily chart. This is the first volume block after the 211. So if we break 211, either you need to sit in a short or keep your hands off it until we find support somewhere. Okay, for now let me go back to present. This is the daily chart. We had a nice upwards rally, some sideways movement. Yeah. This was the fake out / rejection of this block. Wait, I'll show you. Yeah. This block. It's like Lego. This is the low of the block and this is the high. And here we reject the the low of this block. Okay. We also lost support here. Now we're still holding here 220. Okay. Okay, let me draw in some scenarios. So either we reject here and go back to the start of this impulse here, and that's around 210, or we try to make a small upwards movement, try to find a higher low, a higher high, another higher low, and try to break this area around 261. Or we reclaim this. If there is a gain here, then we can re-enter on the pullback at 260 to try to break the 296 area. And be aware, if we lose this area, the box, then it's very bad. It is very bad then. So if we see this movement, then we can take a short and it will probably go all the way here till 136, 35, 36. But that's also a good buy opportunity, of course. So this is it for now. From BNB USDT, we will go to Ethereum. And also Ethereum had a red week. And we also reject the support area of here of September, October. There's a rejection. Let's go to the daily. Yeah, I will make last week's chart visible. These were the scenarios drawn last week. We had a rejection, multiple rejections here at the 1300 area. What happened after that? We had a small pullback. It was a higher low. That was quite a surprise after all these rejections. And this, yeah, it seemed to be a fake out, because now we are lower, of course. And what you can see from my scenario, people try to bought it up from here. That's why there was a green candle, but if you did, you would have been stopped out and was only 1%. Yeah. And now this scenario here, nobody bought it up here. That was here higher. You can remove this one too. And this one played out as well, but different. But people found Ethereum found support on the 1168. So this was a nice entry, and see if we can make some profits out of it. Don't forget to put your stop loss on it, and the higher we go, move the stop loss upwards, so you have the most profits. Let me clean up the chart a bit. So the upwards momentum is still valid, but it's not looking strong. So be aware. What can we expect the coming days? Okay. An upwards movement and a rejection around 1220. If that happens, we will go all the way back until the 1074. As you can see, I will show you. Wait. Here. 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 So this it were all rejections here. Here it is support. So that must be a nice point for the rejection. I will take a closer look here. 1 hour. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. This one is still open. This has not been tested yet. So some liquidity above. Nice. Okay. So you can play a short here. An upwards movement, a pullback, and try to break it again. Yeah. This point is the point that brought us all the way to the low here. So this is an important point. We need to regain it for some positive momentum. It will be tough to break, so we expect to pull back and try to break it again. Or we do some ranging sideways movement. How much is that? Yeah, okay. Okay, these are the possible scenarios for Ethereum this week. I want to thank you guys for watching this week's video. Don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button if you like this content. Please follow me on Twitter. You can find it in the subscription down below. Thank you guys. Have a nice evening and see you all in the next one. Cheers. Bye bye.